Just a quick update. Obviously, as you can see, my desk is now cleared. They have been moved over here. Yes, I have a pink hairbrush. Sue me. But yeah, here's all the stuff. So, I guess I'm just gonna need to, add a new back display thing. Because these are the custom Infinity items that I made, but these are not the focus of the video. So I'm just gonna need to, just put some boxes here just to block them out. Let's get into the video, I guess. Hello and welcome to my first review of the first figure I have of 2024. This is the Transformers Legacy Leader Class Tarn. So obviously before we get into the figure, we're going to take a look at the box. So as you can see, you don't see the figure inside. It is literally just an image of him. And if you look at the top, it does say DJD01 on the side. Of course, you can never have any official Transformers figure without the word deformation. The back is exactly the same, and the side of the box is exactly the same. And this is what is going to temporarily fill that space. But getting back to the figure, yes, obviously, if it is not clear enough to you by now, this is not the Leader Class Tarn. This is I believe, they go by Black Mamba, or they used to. Then they changed their name, then they changed it again. So whatever Black Mamba goes by nowadays, this is their Leader Class sized KO of the Legacy Voyager Class Tarn, which is highly regarded as one of, if not the best Voyager class that Hasbro has ever made. Now, I saw this guy, and I know nothing about this character, just bear in mind. I know nothing about him. I just got him because he looks fucking awesome. And obviously purple is my favorite color. Now, yes, as you can see, the shade of purple here is very different to the one on the official figure. The one on the official figure is like a proper, dark purple. This, people think it's pink. This is not pink, my friends. This is a metallic purple. The only reason it looks pink is obviously because it's shiny. But yeah, let's just take a look at that face. Oh my god, that is so cool. And another thing about this guy is that if you have a light, obviously you get some really awesome light piping there. So there is that. I actually kind of prefer this over lights, because in my opinion, figures with lights just adds an extra bit of stress, because you're like, oh, I have to change the battery, blah blah blah. But yeah, just taking a look at him here, oh my god, he is so beautiful. This thing, when I took him out of the box, he is the most solid figure I own. Nothing I have comes close to this. And, usually with things like this, when people say it's mainly because of die-cast, that is not what it is. Because I think the only bits here that are die-cast are the feet and maybe the chest. The chest could be die-cast, but the feet definitely are. And, I mean, yeah, just look at it, man. It's beautiful. And also, everything on this guy, and I cannot stress this enough, every joint is so tight. I mean, listen to it when I bend the elbow. Oh my god, it is so hard. Even moving the head, just listen to this. It is so tight. It is unbelievable. And, I understand, obviously, people will be turned away by that. But my god, this figure is fantastic. You could throw this at someone and they will get hurt. But yeah, the quality of this guy is amazing. Obviously, he is complete... Oh, I forgot about the back. Sorry, I was just testing something earlier. But yeah, every single bit of him is filled in, obviously, just like the Voyager class. And, there's no hollow spaces, nada. That is why he feels so solid. And for comparisons, this is what I'm really excited for. So here he is with the core class Noah Diaz from Rise of the Beast, obviously customized. So that is a core class. I do not have a deluxe class with me, but for Voyager comparison, here he is next to a Rise of the Beasts studio series, a Rhinox. So you can see much bigger than a Voyager. And in terms of a leader class, I have brought probably the tallest of all the leader classes, and that is the Fallen. So, you can see he is very, very similar to the Fallen. Actually, you know what? Let's bring them in even closer. So, you know what? Between the two, it is really close, but obviously between like eye to eye, the Fallen is taller. So in terms of accessories, there's the couple that I knew, which is obviously his gigantic cannon, which if the camera will focus on it, that'll be great. There we go. And yeah, basically one for one as with the original, but this time there's a switch on the side. There's a switch on the side. If you press them, there we go. You have some bright red lights, which is just awesome. These are asymmetrical. So with one of these, the switch is on like the top or the bottom, whichever way. And this one is on the side. So yeah, obviously if you want to integrate this into Tarn's arm, you will just switch this bit around. And then you can plug it in any of these ports. And again, very tight. And there you go. There is Tarn with his cannon. But that is not it, surprisingly. I thought that was all that came with it. But when I opened the box, I found this. It is a giant black sword. I knew nothing about this. I did not even think that this was coming with the figure. But hey, I'm not complaining. And of course, you can open the hand and stick the sword into the hand like so, and he will hold that with a firm grip. Or if you want to, you can have it be like a Bayverse Optimus Prime, where if you actually somehow get it out of the hand, you can see that there is a tab here. If it'll focus, there's a tab here which will go into one of these slots. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with this guy, and there we go. He has Bayverse Prime's blade. So before I move on to tank mode, obviously I'm not going to show the transformation, but before I move on to tank mode, robot mode is flawless. This thing is so solid. I cannot tell you how solid it is. And not only that, he came so quickly because I got this off of, oh my god, I can't English. I'll try later on it in the outro. Vehicle mode. So here he is transformed, and yeah, he's a big boy. He is a very chunky boy. This is a solid tank, and again, if I threw this at someone, they will die. Okay, well, maybe not die, but like, you know what I mean. They will be seriously injured. I didn't measure him in robot mode, but in terms of length in vehicle mode, from the edge of his kneecap to the front, he is about 20 centimeters long, which is basically like a Voyager class. So if I was to stand him up, he would be a Voyager class. Actually, let's test that theory for a second. So we put him up. Then bring in... Okay, never mind. He's a bit taller. But yeah, just take a look at this tank, my friends. It is beautiful. And if you wanted to look even better, why the fuck is that on the bottom? There you go. If you put on the lights, then you have the full-on show, which, by the way, I did make like fan-made product shots of this guy, which I'll see how it looks for a thumbnail. If it doesn't look good, I'll just put it at random points in the video. The front turrets will not move, but you can move this top bit, of course. Studio Series Brawl, if only you had this type of engineering. But yeah, it looks really, really awesome. And you know, from the bottom, this is literally the only complaint that I have with the figure, is that because obviously it is basically exactly the same as the original, these wheels are just molded in. If these were rolling wheels, this would probably be the best figure in my collection. Actually, let's be honest, it is the best figure in my collection. I don't know if it beats out the original Venerable or Ancient Leader, you know, the oversized Sentinel Prime and Grimlock, by the same company, actually. I don't know if it beats them, but of course, since this guy is a leader class size, he is much more fun to handle. So, and well, he's easier to handle, should I say. But yeah, that is basically it for this review. What can I say that has not been said? This is the most solid figure in my collection. It's good quality, all the joints are tight, and you know, as to how I got this guy, as I tried saying earlier, this I did get it from a guy off AliExpress, and he has like 11,000 followers, and usually when I buy things from AliExpress, I think I've gotten 3 things: the oversized Sentinel Prime and Grimlock, and the Byway Sentinel Prime. Each of those, right, like the first 2, the oversized things took like a month. The Byway Sentinel Prime took like 3 months. This thing only took a month. That is insane. And not only that, this thing was really, really well protected. Like you can see, this guy, he knows what he's doing, because the box, it actually had like plastic pieces on the corners of the box to protect it. Wow, that guy is really, really crazy. I will put his name down in the description. I never put people's names in the description, but this is a product that I am so happy with. I've not been this amazed by a Transformer in ages. And my god, if you do not have the Legacy Voyager, or like if it's too expensive or whatever, get this. This was only $36. I think in America, the Voyager price, like standard, is like $35. So if you spend $1 more, you get this, you know, a leader class version, plus you get lights, plus you get a sword. What? There's no reason to pick the Voyager over this. I absolutely love this thing. It is a 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. So, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.